Man, it's low-key lockdown and we back with another video today. We got Prochazka versus Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill, man. This fight has been booked and apparently we're getting it. This is going to be a legendary fight. This is going to be one of the best fights that y'all ever lay your eyes on because this is going to be a brawl, an absolute war. These two guys are tough as hell, tough as nails, you feel me? They both have similar skill sets and similar skill arrangements. You know what I'm saying, man? Look. We got Prochazka, the big-ass, goddamn Viking-looking motherfucker. And then we got Jamal Hill. He just looks like he eats lead for breakfast. That man is, yeah, he just look dangerous. He look like he eats lead for breakfast, man. Both of them are very heavy-handed, very durable, very intense in the octagon, man. And this is just going to be a firefight, a bang-out, just of legendary proportions, man. This is definitely a fight that I would recommend watching. I mean, if you haven't watched any fights before, this is one that I recommend for you right now because this is going to be a bang out. Prochazka, he's a different breed. Jamal Hill is a different breed. You know, Jamal is the belt defender, of course. And I'm gonna go ahead and break down how I think this fight would go. First things first, we're gonna do the underdog first. Prochazka, man, he's a very tough opponent. He has a very strange style. You know, his style consists of a lot of elusiveness and trying to bait opponents into, like, you know, or just trying to freeze his opponents up by making like wild and random movements. Like, you don't know what he's gonna do, so you just don't know exactly how to react. Lots of feints, people often bite on those and get put to sleep. You know, that's not a good thing. One thing about Prochazka I can say about him is he finds a way to win no matter what, man. No matter how bad you're beating him in the fight, he's trying to find a way to win constantly, and he has that heart and warriors mentality that's necessary to win a fight. Man, he is definitely one of the best in that weight class. Absolutely, for sure. His power in his hands, just like Jamal Hill, able to put up great firefights, even with, you know, Glover Teixeira. Even though Glover Teixeira was beating him a lot, he managed to win the fight. He finds a way to win, man. The winners find a way to win. What you mean ain't no goddamn way to win? Find one. You feel me? Then we got Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. He's heavy-handed. He does a lot of weird things in the octagon. You know, at one point in time, he was doing some Bruce Lee like kind of shit with the one opponent I seen him fight. He's just like, I don't know, it was acting. It was interesting to watch, man. Very interesting. Sets up pretty good combinations. They both very unorthodox. You know, of course, Jamal Hill. He has the what can I say? The what's the word I'm looking for? The champion's advantage. I'm gonna call it that. The champion's advantage. You're fighting to defend something. You feel me? This fight is gonna be very intense. It's just, you know, that I can't put enough emphasis on the fact that this fight is gonna be very intense. Neither of these guys are super duper threats on the ground, so I think this fight will remain standing for the majority of it. Honestly, it's gonna be on the feet. It's gonna be a hard, brawling match. These guys are gonna make it a grueling process for each other. And I feel like one of these guys are going to get knocked out before this 5 rounds is over. Honestly, this is not going to go all 5 rounds. I doubt it. But if it does, it's going to be a war. Honestly, I'm going to put my chips towards Jamal Hill just because Prochazka in his stance, his hands are very low to the ground. And you don't want your hands to be low to the ground when fighting Jamal Hill because, you know, sweet dreams are made of his hands. But yeah, you get what I'm saying, man? Look, you don't want him to catch you with one of those while your hands down, because then, you know, you're gonna fall down and, you know, it's lights out and, you know, he took you to Pound Town. Pause. No hum. But yeah, yo, this is just, man, this is, yo, if you have a friend and he hasn't watched any UFC fights and he wants to get into it, man, watch this. Yeah, this is my recommendation. Watch this. The Viking versus the African. He's not even African, but we just gonna call him the African for, you know, ancient purposes. But man, look, dog. Firefight, absolutely 100%. This is definitely one of the best fights that's gonna take place in a long goddamn time. If y'all agree with what I'm saying, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all want to see next. Like, comment, subscribe. And honestly, bro, we out.